Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, we're going to be reacting to all of ESP's guitars that are available for 2021. Let's get into it. So what is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. My name is Ray, I'm a guitar player here on YouTube, and I'm really excited to dive into all three phases of the guitars that are available from ESP in 2021. Before I tell you my reaction and my thoughts and my commentary on all these guitars, if you're brand new to my channel or you're a returning viewer and you've yet to hit that subscribe button, be sure to hit that subscribe button and leave me your thoughts down below on all the guitars that are available from ESP and LTD and E2 and everything that encompasses this brand and this product line. Just leave all your thoughts down below and I'll meet you down there as well. We'll mix it up and we'll talk all things ESP, all right? So now, I got on the screen, I have Phase One right here. So what we're gonna do is just gonna go through them real quick. I'll give you my commentary and react and say what I like and what I don't like. And yeah, man, let's just go through it, all right? So Phase One is the stainless steel frets phase, man. I mean, it kind of came out, I don't know, maybe give or take a month ago, that all the LTDs are going to have stainless steel frets. And that like kind of broke the internet for a little bit there, in the sense that like ESP and LTDs just are very affordable and they kill it in their market, in their, you know, their niche right there, where they offer some imports at an affordable price but with some high-end appointments, and they just added the biggest high-end appointment, that is stainless steel frets, man, for 2021. So that's wild. So I've not really seen too many of these guitars. I've looked at pictures briefly and I've heard some other people talk about them, but this is my own honest, genuine reaction and kind of deep dive into these guitars, all right? So right off the bat, the first one, the EC1000T CTM, this is like my guitar from ESP LTD, you know what I mean? And that sounds egotistical, but what I'm saying is like, this is my guitar in the sense that this is something that I would genuinely love to play. The satin tobacco sunburst finish, and there's a see-through cherry as well. We have Fishman open core classic pickups, stainless steel frets. I mean, this thing looks like an old school Les Paul. Let's call it how it is. You guys know me, I love kind of old school dad rock vibes, but with some, you know, modern flair. And this is it right here. This is it. This one right here, as well as the see-through cherry. I think I like the tobacco one a little bit more, but the see-through cherry is just all the same in the sense that it's like a classic feel, a classic vibe, but it's modern. And that's awesome, man. That's something that ESP/LTD does very, very well. So right off the bat, we're 2 for 2. I love these so much. Next, we have an Evertune. Now this guitar is really cool, and it's a little bit different than the first two because it has an EMG 60 TWR and an EMG 81. So different pickup configuration, and you got an Evertune. So if you love the Evertune, this is your guitar. I wish this guitar came in just a regular hardtail. But, you know, it's great, man. You know, I know a lot of you guys love the Evertune. Next one, we have a gold Andromeda. I believe that's how you say that word. And we have, let's see, we got some Fishman Moderns, it looks like here. Yeah, Fishman Moderns, man. So 24 extra jumbo stainless steel frets. They're killing it. They're killing it, man. Like, if you're a single cut player and you want something affordable, but something that's awesome, dude, LTD has got you covered in 2021, seriously. Next, we have the Black Metal series. Now, the Black Metal series is, you know, I think for more metal people than I am. I like dad rock kind of vibes, but, you know, right here, we just have a Floyd here with a Seymour Duncan Blackout Black Winter pickup. Like, this thing is mean looking, you know what I mean? Single cuts with Floyds are hit or miss for me, but this one, pretty mean looking, I'm not gonna lie. Next we have the F Black Metal, which kind of looks like something like Behemoth would play or something. That's got an EMG 81 with a kill switch. That's pretty wild. We have a Arrow NT Black Metal. We have a couple basses in this model, in this line. So, you know, if you're a heavier player and you like things that are like black satin, just kind of minimalistic, this is definitely right up your alley. Next we have the MH1000 Evertune with a EMG 81 and 60 TWR as well. Grover tuner, stainless steel frets, man. You know, we have a see-through brown sunburst as well as a snow white. These are beautiful, man. Evertunes, again, I'm not a fan of Evertune, but that's okay. I know they stay in tune great and they stay, you know, they do the job. And you also have a 7-string here as well. So this is really cool, man. And then kind of getting towards the bottom, we have some Tellys here. One with a Koa top and mahogany body, roasted maple neck. EMG 66 TW 57 pickups. And then we also have one here with a black blast as well, roasted maple. And yeah, man, these, if you're like a kind of like a telly player but a modern metal telly player, these are sick, right? Now we have an LTD SN series, which has just one volume and one pickup, and roasted maple neck, stainless steel frets, hip shot hardtail, Fishman open core classic pickups. This is beautiful. This is pretty cool, man. Minimalistic, mean looking, no bells and whistles. That's cool. And then finally, the last one for Phase One, we have a Floyd Rose 1000 SC bridge stainless steel screws, set of EMG 85, 81, Grover tuners, 24 jumbo stainless steel frets. This is cool, man. This is very cool. Candy apple satin red neck through metal machine. They are killing it. Phase One is killing it right now. This is awesome, dude. Phase One knocked it out of the park. I like the single cut ones, the Les Paul shapes for sure. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with Phase One. Stainless steel frets for everybody. This is good. This is wild. Let's get on to Phase Two. All right, so now Phase Two. I'm assuming it's going to be more of the same and more awesome stuff, so let's dive right on in, okay? So right off the bat, we have a JM2 Black Shadow Burst. So this is a signature series guitar of Josh Middleton. Oh, okay, so Josh is from Silosis and Architects, so that's cool, man. I wonder what the scale length is with this, because he plays in low tunings with Architects, but I don't know if he uses a baritone or not. But anyway, this is cool, man. I like this a lot. 24 jumbo stainless steel frets, Godot bridge, string through body, Fishman moderns. Right off the bat, Phase 2 is killing it. All right, long-term member ESP artist family, Mike Schleibbaum, DC-based melodic death metal at Darkest Hour. Okay, I've heard of Darkest Hour. This is cool, man. This is another cool guitar, dude. Just like, again, this is a little bit more angular and weapon-esque, but it's still got a vintage vibe. And the thing I love about it the most is the block inlays. Block inlays are my favorite thing, I think, of any visual aesthetic on a guitar. So this is really cool, man. Next we have a Max Calavera. Very cool, very cool. I like Soulfly. Soulfly is pretty rad. Yeah, this is pretty cool, man. You know, just it looks like something Max would play, right? Next we have the Sparrowhawk, which is Bill Kelleher's signature guitar from Mastodon. I like his vibe a lot. I like Mastodon's vibe with their guitars and their gear. They're very similar to me in the sense they play like a lot of old school guitars, or guitars that have a lot of old school flair. Now these, I did see, this is not a first reaction, but I did see these and I wanted to give my opinions on these. These are hit or miss for me. You know, I said I don't really like all blacked out guitars, but that doesn't necessarily mean I like all whited out guitars as well. I think these look very, very Buckethead-esque. Not a bad thing, but I don't know how I feel about these. I think what would have made these awesome is if they added at least white dot inlays, but block inlays I think would have just took these to a whole nother level. The fact that they're sleek and don't have any fretboard markers, I think is just one thing that's just missing from this line. And I think it would have set it apart even more from those blacked out ones. But we have a V, or an arrow, an EC, the single cut. We have the MHT. We have a 7-string version. So these are cool, man. But I'm gonna be honest, I think it's a miss for me just not having something on the fretboard. That's all. That's just my own honest opinion. If you guys like these, let me know. I would like to hear your opinion on the blacked out ones and the whited out ones. But for me, honestly, it's just a little bit of a miss. And then surprise, surprise, speaking of, we have some more LTD Deluxe EC Series guitars. All right, so we have some more single cuts here. Tiger's Eye, right off the bat, man, this is cool. This is what I like. This is what I like, man. Modern flair, but old school classic vibes, man. This kind of reminds me of the Les Paul from the 70s, that kind of idea. Mahogany body, maple top, 24 extra jumbo stainless steel frets, and a set of direct mounted Fishman Fluence open core classics. This is it. This is like my bread and butter with the LTD line. This is what I love, man. Next we have an EC 1000 with a Floyd, and we also have a see-through black as well. So we got two Floyds here. We got presumably EMG 8160, yep. And then we have 66 TW and 57 with this one right here. Again, single cuts with Floyds are hit or miss for me, but you know, they're cool, man. Again, I don't play Floyds per se, but I just like how they look. They look like something that I would enjoy, especially the see-through black one. But then we also have a 27-inch baritone scale 8-string. This is a monster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. Make sure I didn't miss a string or something. But we have EMG pickups. We have Evertune bridge, 27 inches. Man, this thing's a monster right here. That wraps up Phase 2 for now, and that's presumably all the LTDs. And I like Phase 1 a little bit more, but Phase 2 certainly has some killer guitars, and guitars that are rather interesting. Those all-white ones are very interesting, and I think they'll be polarizing. So again, I would love to hear your guys' comments and thoughts on those. But let's move on to Phase 3, shall we? Phase 3. Now, I'm most excited about Phase 3 because we're going to be talking about the higher end stuff. And I think it's ESP USA and E2. Now, don't quote me on that. But I've not looked at these yet, okay? This is honest. I've not looked at these. But I'm excited because the LTDs have all stainless steel frets. So the E2s and the higher end appointments, or the higher end models, should have stainless steel. And if they do, that's just going to open up the floodgates in terms of their market. They're going to like destroy the market, I think. And that's my own honest opinion. So, fingers crossed, right? New ESP USA guitars. ESP USA Eclipse Floyd Rose Jawbreaker. Not my thing. Moving on. So, you go and do something like this, and then you totally redeem yourself, in the words of Dumb and Dumber. Now, the Eclipse Semi-Hollow. This is cool, man. This is wild. I gotta read up on this. The ESP USA Eclipse Semi-Hollow is an all-new design based on the Eclipse shape. The guitar is the first ESP USA model to be offered in semi-hollow mahogany body. Like other ESP USA series models, USA Semi-Hollow Eclipse can be personalized with top woods, finishes, selection of pickups, and hardwares. So, what I gather from that, these are made to order. These are like the custom shop. So these aren't production, if I'm not mistaken. They could be. I could be reading that wrong. And they could do like a couple runs, and then you can also custom order them. Anyway, the semi-hollow, that's cool, man. Semi-hollow, that's wild looking. That's unique, and I like that a lot. New and updated for ESP E2 guitars, formerly called ESP Standard E2 instruments created ESP Factory, Tokyo, Japan. Cool. For 2021, we have some excellent E2 guitars, including new models, updated finishes, and components for some existing greatest hits. Fingers crossed, man. ESP Eclipse full thickness. Again, just like I said with the LTDs, this is cool, man. Classic vibe, looks awesome. Now, does it have stainless steel frets? Tobacco sunburst finish, Fishman open core, pickups, push pull, voicing, 100%. What? No stainless steel frets on the E2 line. Why? Why? That doesn't... That was a big disappointment. I'm being dead serious. That's very disappointing, man. The fact that they would put stainless steel frets on their lower tier than the E2, it doesn't make sense because now the LTDs seem like they're better quality than the E2s, right? I don't know. There's got to be something I'm missing here as to why that is. It's something that's way out of my knowledge range, but just as a consumer and as a player, that's a huge bummer, man. Because this one right here, this full thickness with a tobacco sunburst with stainless steel frets and a bound, I'm assuming ebony board. It's like that would be like a lifer. You know what I mean? It's still a beautiful guitar, and it's certainly something I would definitely rock. But man, it's like 99% perfect. But that 1% is just killing me right here. And this honeyburst here as well is another example of a beautiful guitar. Another one, the Granite Sparkle. This looks cool. This kind of reminds me of they did some sparkles like a couple years ago, and then now this one's a little bit more of a conservative color. And this Reindeer Blue, another beautiful guitar. These guitars are beautiful, man, but I'm kind of extremely disappointed because there's no stainless steel frets. It's like I feel like I can't get excited about them. Like I'm more excited about the LTDs than the E2s because it just, I don't know, it just doesn't like. To me, it's like the LTDs are better. That's what I'm trying to say. And that could just be me being extremely naive. But as a customer and as a consumer, I gotta be honest. So now we have the E2 shapes. We have the EX NXT, which is kind of like the Hetfield look. That's the best way I could describe it. We have this thing. It looks like, I don't know. It looks like some sort of monster. Then we have the Horizon. Okay, Horizon. So they're beautiful guitars, man. You know, they're beautiful guitars, but I can't get excited. I'm like struggling to like be hyped anymore because no stainless steel frets. Very confused about that. They all look great. They all have killer finishes, and the E2 line is known for being awesome and being high quality, but why wouldn't you do that? There's got to be something I'm missing. So I'm going to wrap it up here, man. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm really excited about the Phase One ESP LTDs. I think those are really killer guitars. But yeah, man, this is an interesting video. It kind of like, it went like that for me. It was weird. But anyway, those are my honest, genuine thoughts about everything ESP for 2021. A lot of things I liked. I didn't hate anything and I didn't dislike anything, but I was very confused about the E2 line. So again, I'll just say it one more time. If there's something that I'm missing or something that you know that I haven't addressed, feel free to let me know and help me out, because I don't know everything. I'm here learning with you all as well. So if there's something I'm missing, if there's something that was announced that I didn't hear about or whatever, feel free to let me know. All right. So that's gonna do it for this video, man. Kind of an interesting video for sure. Not the way I thought it was going to end up. But again, if you're brand new to my channel and you want to consider hitting that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it, man. But that's going to do it. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay metal. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.